welcome to another edition of Celebrity Inspired Dishes with me, your host, Colin Deegan. See, now we all know since her divorce from Kevin Federline, who's a very nice fellow I might add, Britney Spears has been flashing her taco all over the city. Well, me and my cousin Earl got inspired and decided to make a nice fancy dish so you got a chance to get your lips on that nice flesh taco. We're gonna make some Britney Spears Flesh Taco Supreme. It's gonna be brilliant. Now let's start off with preparation. Now my cousin Gilmore has all these fancy things in his house. Knives, cheese grater, all the fancy things that rich people own. You don't need it. Now that's not to say you don't need the proper tools. The way I figured, whatever's good for my truck is good for the kitchen. What we got here is this can. Now I use this can to do oil changes in my car all the time. Now anyways, my mother always told me you gotta avoid sharp objects or you're gonna hurt yourself. So what we got here is this fork and we put a cork on the end of it so I don't hurt myself none. Anyways, you need the proper ingredients. Now, some of the ingredients you're gonna look for the Flesh Taco Supreme of Britney Spears, you wanna have fine 888 ground beef to make those flesh tacos real like. You're not gonna cook it too much, you're gonna keep it pretty rare. Anyways, what else you gonna need? You're gonna need some tomatoes, make it look red and such, like Britney Spears was getting pounded by Kevin Federline or whatever such. You gotta take your tomato and then smash the tomato. You gotta do it properly. You gotta smash parts of that tomato so that you can measure it properly. Anyways, there's your tomato. We're gonna grab the lettuce by the flap. Now once you finish seducing the lettuce, you don't need to clean it because you just clean it with your tongue. Take a bite of the lettuce and put it in the can. Just like such, bite it and put it in the can. Just like such, bite it and put it in the can. And then you got the can packed nice full with lettuce that you're gonna make look like flaps for the nice young Britney Spears supple, nice little yin yang. Now on to the next step. What you want to do is you want to get some nice cheese. Now we've gone with the extra old cheese because we want it to smell like Britney Spears. Anyways, I'm gonna take my pliers. Remember, everything's good for my truck, good for the kitchen. Take the pliers, open up that cheese there. Now, ooh, that smells good, but bad. Anyways, what we're gonna do, we're gonna take the screwdriver and we're gonna screw the cheese. Screw the cheese. Once you're done screwing that cheese, you're gonna take the cheese and you're gonna put it in the can. Put that cheese in the can, because you gotta measure it properly. Make sure that all the cheese is in the can. Now the next step, what you want to do when you're making the Britney Spears Flesh Taco Supreme is you're going to take the meat. You got to make sure it's nice and smooth. Smooth that meat. Smooth the meat. Anyways, now once the meat's nice and smooth, what are you going to do? You're going to open the meat. Open that meat. Look at that. Look at that meat. Anyways, what you're going to do is you're going to take that meat. You're going to smell the meat. Smell that meat. You're going to smell the meat. Anyways, after you're done smelling the meat, you're gonna put the meat in the taco. So you're gonna stuff the taco nice with all that meat, just like it's the taco of Britney Spears. There we go, it's a nice Britney Spears taco. It looks like the photograph you're seeing on the computer. Now finally, we got the taco filled with flesh. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the mixtures from the can and put it in the taco. Put it in, put the mixtures that were in the can in the taco. There's the cheese, the lettuce, and there's the tomato. Now we gotta fill it out properly so it looks nice, just like Britney Spears taco. So some of the cheese you're gonna have to get rid of. You're gonna put some tomatoes, put them in the can before you put them in the taco, and then put them in the taco. There we go, there's a Britney Spears Flesh Taco Supreme. Anyways, there you go, a few easy steps to make Britney Spears Flesh Taco Supreme. Now if you excuse me for a second, I'm gonna need a little privacy. Go over here like such and hide and watch your beer. You don't want to lose any swills of your beer. You're gonna go over here like such. Anyways, yeah, just getting out of the car. You see her get out of the car, Britney Spears taco. Ooh, there, that's enough for now. Stay tuned for next week. We're gonna do something else special. I'll show you something else you can make. Anyways, go away.